I spent almost $40 on these two sandwiches. The one on the left was $24, the one on the right was $14. Which one was worth it? Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Let's head over to Subway, where the days of the $5 footlong are long gone. Speaking of footlongs, I got a footlong All-American Club. This was turkey, ham, and bacon with all the veggies and fixins. Came out to almost 14 bucks with tax and tip. It's been about 20 years at least since I've been to Subway. I was never a big fan, but this is what I thought. We're going to break down this sandwich a little bit. And there's a couple things here that I think are worth noting. One is when you have the Subway sandwich, all the meat gets piled on the bottom, all the veggies get piled on the top. Now, the veggies are pretty fresh, better than getting produce at certain fast food restaurants for sure. I will also say this, the ham was not god awful. I think that was a highlight. I actually think that the ham and the bacon kind of help sell the sandwich. What is weird is that it's layered like a hot dog. You have all these toppings on top, and then you have the meat at the bottom. And that just doesn't really make sense to me. I wouldn't make a sandwich this way. I mean, there's probably a time where this is how sub sandwiches are made, but you got to be realistic. There's not a lot of meat here and there's a lot of veggies. Now, I'm not mad at that because that was always the Subway formula. It was like, hey, we're actually offering something healthy and cheap. It does take me back. I have a 10,000 foot view about Subway, and it's not so much that it's bad, it's just that we've kind of moved on with our food tastes. Now let's move on to the food truck sandwich. I had been eyeing this Italian cold cut on social media, and I was really excited to try it. I will say that. $23.52, I want to say, with tax and tip. So it's heavy. This thing is heavy. Let's take a look. You know what? You eat first. Yeah, I mean, it's about what I'd expect. Here it is. I mean, this is, pretty good bread. So we're looking at some capicola, some sopressata, they said, a little cheese, oil vinegar. Yeah, give it a roll. I crave this for a reason. Tastes great. However, there's nothing that's moving my needle about this. The bread's nice. By far the best part about it. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you right now, this sandwich, it's fine. It's nothing exceptional, and it's expensive. Sandwiches are expensive. I tell you, I would be very, very particular about where I get a sandwich. That's the lesson here. So, are sandwiches too expensive? Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you should just stop eating them. And I've got some thoughts. First of all, we all know this, Subway is not worth 14 bucks. In fact, it was questionable when it was really worth $5. Fast food sandwiches pretty much suck and they're expensive. Now, in the case of my food truck sandwich, that sandwich was definitely not worth the money either, but it could have been. Because if the sandwich was actually exceptional, if it was loaded with meats, if their fresh made bread was actually worth it, man, I would go back there again. And therein lies a bigger truth. If I look at some of the best sandwiches I've had around the country, they all share one common factor. They are masters. They are experts of doing a certain thing. When I think about the pastrami sandwich at Mum Foods, their thing is barbecue. So they are gonna crush it with the pastrami, and they happen to have a custom bread that's made on spec by a bakery. And yeah, that sandwich is like almost 20 bucks now, but it's huge, it's delicious, and it hits my rule of, can I make this at home better? Hell no. Then there are those rare unicorns like Johnny's Beef in Chicago or Roma Market in Los Angeles. Both those sandwiches are under $10, which I would think would not be good based on 2026 prices, but they are in fact exceptional. And in the case of Roma Market, that would be the deli I would go to get those meats. So they're doing it right. And Johnny's Beef, you try making an Italian beef at home. It's basically impossible without a deli slicer. Then you've got places like John's Roast Pork in Philadelphia or DeFonte's in Brooklyn that are coming from places that are literal sandwich capitals in America. The competition is high and they bring it. Period. And even though those sandwiches are hitting 20 bucks, their expertise and their competition create a product that is frankly worth it.
So there's no hard answer on price. You just gotta call out what is exceptional.
And I'll also add this. There are some places out there that are cosplaying like they are dope sandwiches. It talks like a duck, but does it walk like a duck? I'm not sure if that's the best analogy, but that's how I would describe that Italian cold cut sandwich I had. It looked good on the gram. Eating that sandwich in real life was just disappointing. And I would even wager this. A cold cut sandwich can be made at home. Yes, you do want to have access to a proper deli. Yes, you do want to have access to a good bakery. But when you think about it, for a cold cut sandwich, you're just paying someone to assemble things they didn't necessarily make for you. So maybe the truth to sandwiches is that maybe we should be making them more at home. So yeah, sandwiches are expensive these days, and I would be super skeptical and very choosy about where I get a sandwich, because sandwiches are historically meant to be affordable comfort foods. But when you look at how much they cost in 2026, you gotta say to yourself, is food getting outrageous? This is Outrageous Foods. If you dug this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any ideas on where I should review that's an actual exceptional sandwich, let me know in the comments, because who doesn't love a good sandwich? Thanks for watching.